Jim being Dick Johnson Racing, and I'm the number 2 mechanic on Stephen Johnson's car. Saturday was quite okay. Both cars qualified well, 3rd and 4th position. James made a good start, ran at the front pretty well trouble free, that was good for him. Our car, Stephen's car, seemed to be struggling with a little bit of straight line speed, which was hurting us down the back straight due to a combination of things. We were able to hang on to 8th and take some good points away from the weekend. When the sprint tyre goes on during a race, say midway through a race, we often make a roll centre adjustment during the pit stop, because we find that when the sprint tyre goes on and the extra grip that it offers, it often changes the balance of the car, so we need to make a small adjustment to adjust for that accordingly. During pit stops, I am the spike man or the air jack man. It's my responsibility to get the car up on the jacks as quickly as possible so as the tyre guys can change their wheels as fast as possible. Also, during that stop, while I'm waiting for the tyre guys, I'll carry out any roll centre adjustments that the engineers and the drivers require, refill water cooling for the brakes, drink bottles if it's necessary, if it's a long race, and possibly engine oil if it's a very long race. E85 fuel, it's a new thing for everybody this year, basically as a green initiative. It's not causing problems so much as the fuel burns differently, and it's more adjusting to the way that that fuel burns. Some people have been having dramas. The one that we had at Sandown was not because of the fuel. I think we're pretty well on top of our fuel problems at the moment, and we're looking good for the endurance race.
Well, today's just another day. What am I trying to say?
Heading into the Enduros now, we've still got our home race at Willowbank, which is always a good thing for us because we always get a lot of fan base support there, and it's very encouraging to know that at least half the crowd wants you to do well. Following Willowbank, we go into the Enduros and testing. This year we're joined by Warren Luff again, who did an amazing job last year for us in the endurance races, and Jonathan Webb, who's coming to us through the development series and has been running with us on Fridays if and when it's available at racetracks. Coming up before Willowbank also on Wednesday the 19th, we've got a teammates meet and greet session here in the workshop where selected members of the staff will be here to answer questions about the cars and basically meet the fans. If you haven't heard about teammates, go on to djr.com.au, and it's basically our fan club where you've got all sorts of benefits on the side, such as what we're doing here with a meet and greet. Try it out, it's a really good thing and it's growing very fast, so get in quick. While I was in high school, a friend of a friend was working for a Formula Holden team when they came to Canberra, which is where I was living, and I got a weekend job cleaning the cars for that race, and from that I got offered the rest of the season, which turned into another job for the following season, also in Formula Holden. Studied in the Wodonga TAFE's motorsport engineering course for a year, and then moved to Sydney full-time to operate the Formula 3 team, and from there stepped up into V8 supercars with Briggs Motorsport, 888, Larkham Motorsport, WPS, and then on to Dick Johnson Racing.
I know that I'll be fine, though I am worlds away.
Spirit Fitness. I wanted to do a bit of a cover up. It's been so long since I've done